When you open Manage, Users, List of Users, you will see a list of your users. You can create a new user from scratch, use an existing user as a template for your new one, or clone an existing user. To edit an existing user, click their title and their details will open. Let's create a new user from scratch. Mandatory fields are marked with an asterisk. This, of course, includes the user's title, which is usually their real name and surname. You can think of it as a display name. A login name is used to authorize that user in the web interface. An automatic one is created based on the title, but you're free to change it to your liking. Choosing your new user's accesses and rights is mandatory. Those should already be predefined for you, but if you need to edit them or add new ones, we'll cover their setup in a minute. You will also need to set up your new user's password, call recording preference, and extension number. Once you're done, click here to save the user. The difference between accesses and rights is that accesses specify which modules the user has access to, while rights define which specific parts the user can see in the modules they have access to. For instance, users with the access to the CRM module also need rights to the CRM database in order to see the data stored there. Go to Manage, Users, Accesses to see the list view of your accesses. As usual, you can create a new item from scratch and by cloning. Clicking a title opens the details. When creating or editing an access, you also have an option to configure a set of shortcuts the users can see below the main menu on the left-hand sidebar. Use the toggle switches in the Accesses section to enable or disable access to individual modules of Daktela. A view with deeper controls is available here, under Advanced Settings. Click Rights to see a similar list view for rights. Again, you can quickly create a new item from scratch or using an existing one as a template, and view an item's details by clicking its title. The mandatory fields are marked with an asterisk, and your user's rights can be configured in the tabs at the bottom of the view. Remember to consult our documentation for an in-depth description of how accesses and rights work. Go to Manage, Users, Call Permissions to define rules for the user on which destination can be called. Here, you can add a new call permission, use an existing one as a template, clone, and edit by clicking a permission's title. Consult our official documentation for instructions on how to set up your call permissions rules to achieve the desired effect. An external user is someone who will not work with Daktela's PBX, but will only periodically check their tickets. Go to Manage, Users, External Users to set up their login details. Mind you, your customers can log in at yourcompany.daktela.com/clients/login using the credentials you set up in this module. They will not be able to log in at yourcompany.daktela.com. Congratulations! This was the last lesson in the B2 level of Daktela Academy. You're free to move on to the B2 test. Completing it will award you with the Advanced Team Leader Skills course certificate.